Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Sunday, Monday, happy days. That's right, it's Monday, and that means we're playing the master levels, so it's a happy day because we're playing one of the good ones. Sverre André Kvernmo's Black Tower. This is one of my personal favorites, possibly my favorite. Let's see how it goes. And, well, this isn't it yet, but bear with me. Go on to it now. And the whole reason is so that we hear the music right from the very start. I think Peter's track for this is excellent, really captures the mood, and look, here it is, the Black Tower. Take note of that vista. We're going up the Black Tower. So, this map is part of Sverre André Kvernmo's Cabal series. All his maps in the master levels have been. So that includes Mephisto's Mausoleum, Bloodseed Keep, this, and then Express Elevator to Hell, which we're going to next week. And one more, but we'll, wait for that until we get to it. Now, I don't want to get past this guy with the super shotgun. The sooner the better. Can you just run away from it for a sec, please? Yes, just like that. Thank you. See you, nerd. And so the... Oh, okay. Thank you, Revenant, for the help. Don't know why you were doing that. The Cabal series. So, in the Cabal series, we are not actually a human. We're not a marine protagonist. Well, we are human, but we used to be a cyber demon. And the idea is that hell is ruled over by, well, I guess a cabal of cyber demons. And something happened to us. Our cyber demon buddies turned on us and exiled us in disgrace. So we're on a mission to get ourselves back into cyber demon status. Even though we're a human, the biggest insult that a demon can be given is to be turned into a human. And this is part of our mission right here. So the Cabal series was meant to be a MAP19, a Doom 2 MAP19. But then the Master Levels project came along, and so Sverre, man, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, decided to submit some of those maps from the Cabal series into the Master Levels project because, of course, like, why wouldn't you? id Software's coming and saying, hey, do you want to be part of a commercial release? Duh, yes please. So that's why there's only a few of these maps and they're sort of not all interconnected. This used to play in the MAP19 slot, which is actually still technically the case, but Crispy Doom is sorting that all out for me. That's why the sky is the hell sky right here, because Crispy Doom's getting that right. And this part of the Cabal story that we're in right now was that we need to come up the Black Tower, the eponymous Black Tower, and seek revenge on one of our fellow Cabal members. Because that's all part, I guess, of getting our old body back, so to speak. And so, I guess you can take it what that means we're sort of building up to and what we're doing in this map. If you don't know, I mean, I won't spell it out for you. I'll allow the tension to play out a little bit. But yeah, I personally think that this map is really cool, and knowing the story really helps with it. I would say it makes it feel just that little bit even cooler. Helps with the tension, helps with the build-up. Adds to the atmosphere. And it's a fairly common complaint, or sort of observation, I guess, at the very least, of Kvernmo's maps, that the visuals aren't exactly the most intricate or detailed. But I can see what people mean, but I think he's excellent at doing a lot with a little and really conveying a sense of place. And he has some really creative, interesting ideas. Yeah, there we go. In case you couldn't tell, I was just simply trying to get the Revenants bitten to death by the Pinkies so that I could talk about the story there for a bit. And yeah, so the whole idea behind this map is that we're scaling the Black Tower. I'm not going to worry too much about these early outside bits. Actually, oh no, I will. So I really want that backpack just there. But I'm just going to come hide next to this Arachnotron because there's another Arachnotron and some snipers, sniper shotgunners who I don't really want to all be seeing me at once. And this is all just for a backpack. The things you do for a backpack, eh? Get wrecked by an Arachnotron, that's what you would do. Oh yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I've set up the 180 turnkey finally on Crispy Doom. I guess we killed you. Gonna hit the Cacodemon? Ah, the Cacodemon's gone over the top of the wall, the sneaky bastard. Yeah, I saw you. I know what you were doing. And yeah, so I'm very familiar with this map. Like, of all the master levels, I honestly can't remember exactly why, but I've played this one the most for sure. And so I knew the map quite well, not like the back of my hand, but quite well. So before this recording, I did do a practice run because it wouldn't be blind anyway. And I figure, well, why not just at least make sure that I'm able to, you know, play it well then. If it's not going to be a truly blind run, why make it a frustrating sort of 75% complete run? Oh, I don't have the rocket launcher yet. I should. There's one out in one of these courtyards somewhere. It was this other one. I just simply didn't grab it. Here we are. Yeah, I might as well grab this, I think. I say I practiced and I'm going like, oh, where is everything? I don't remember what's going on. Like I said, I don't remember it like the back of my hand, but I remember it pretty well. Too well for one of my semi-blind runs to really be semi-blind. I don't want to be like lying to all you guys and pretending, ooh, I don't remember. I remember enough that I think I'm better off just practicing and showing the map off like properly and being able to explain all the intricacies, the history, that kind of stuff. All right, it is time to ascend the foyer. I guess this is like the foyer area. And where's that supercharge at? I wouldn't mind it. So that supercharge you grab just by running forwards onto it. It's not a secret, but don't worry, I know exactly where the secrets are. And we get ready for teleporting Baron fight. Ooh, what does this switch even do? I always sort of forget. So this fight's actually pretty easy. And that switch like raises the supercharger's platform up to where you could never get it again. So yeah, it's like a trap switch. So that is, oh, that's right. I'd never seen it before, but it did happen in my practice run, and then I just forgot just now. One of the Barons can teleport right next to you. That's nasty. All right, here is the first secret. There's a bunch of imps here and a fake wall as well. And I don't care how much damage I take here because the reward is pretty nice. Oh yeah, very worth it. And let's go. I guess we... Ooh. Okay, we want the BFG. You just take the teleporter again. And here we go, floor number 1. I'm just noticing, though, that my ammo situation is diabolical. Okay, there's a box of shells right in front of me. Let's just run for it and run back. Okay, I didn't want to go all the way in the teleporter, but here we go. This is a lot of specters out here, and rockets were not going to cut it. So, one big annoyance of this map, let's just say, see these Cacodemons? Okay, not that they teleport behind you. I mean, that's kind of annoying when they do it. Didn't want him to just be roaming around out there. There's a bunch of Cacodemons in these outside areas, like beyond the windows, and it's very common for some of them not to teleport, not to like be able to like fly up to the window and be shot. Damn, what the hell's going on? Thank God I got that Megasphere, but it's gone now. This has just been horrific. These Cacodemons are flooding in. I'm trying to talk about them. They usually don't do anything close to this, and here they come. But what I'm trying to say, while I have to like take a break in my concentration, is that a lot of them won't fly in or even fly up to the window. Okay, there should be still this guy here, right? They sort of like try to fly up and get stuck. We'll have multiple 3-rocket Cacodemons. Not. And so there are like kills that are impossible to get. And there are a lot of Cacodemons, so the fact that we've seen so many so far doesn't mean that I'm necessarily happy about the situation. I think there definitely could still be some that are just like, they wake up, but they just like get stuck and will never fly up. And it is very common, like I say. And so it's very, very difficult and often rare to truly get 100% kills on this map. Okay, let's just run past the archvile to get the shells. I'm not worrying about that pinky because the archvile will revive it, obviously. A Revenant will teleport in here. You can hear it, he's going to teleport in. There he goes. Now, Pinky, if you could just, like, come away from the bars. Yes, thank you. So this is just one of those classic get up to the bars and kill the archvile this way style maneuvers. And now, some cryptic puzzles. So this map does have a little bit of blind, unfriendly puzzle elements to it. Oh yeah, give me the plasma rifle. This is like a non-secret secret. Pressing on the hanged guy there lowers this for a plasma rifle. Does he hear that? That's cacodemons doing that growling. But I have a horrible feeling there are some stuck ones, and that's just it. Alright, so this is a switch with a little bit of visual, auditory feedback. And this is how you progress, by finding this series of switches. It's not the most blind-friendly stuff. This medkit's going to be a huge waste, but I don't think I can avoid it. We want to press, get the hell back. This thing starts becoming a crusher. It's pretty safe to just back up because it'll be down, and then when it goes up, you just go straight through with your momentum. But it can crush. Oh yeah, so we got to get ready to run out of here now. That lowers this thing next to you, and it's the teleporter to the next floor. Now I want the chain gun here. And we're on the second floor of the tower now, or the third, I guess. It depends where you're from. There's some secret cells behind you. That's secret number 2 after the Megasphere one at the very start. And we're in the hit scanner floor. So yeah, depending on... in Australia, and I think like Commonwealth countries, we'd refer to the first floor as the ground floor, and then like the next floor up as floor 1. I do want this actually because we're in hit scanner hell here. But I think in North America, you guys would be more likely to refer to it as the ground floor as floor 1. And so now we'd be on like floor 3 already. Man, my health is bad. I had a really bad run with those cacodemons and specters in that other room on the, what I would call floor 1. The first floor. But as you can see, the blur sphere is actually pretty useful here. Okay. Bit of health, which is nice. Who's teleporting around? Don't like the sound of that. Is there someone going to and from first floor? There is, because there was a projectile that just got thrown at me. What the hell was it? What's going on? I don't want to be surprised by somebody. This cacodemon, it's stuck. It's definitely stuck, so I'm just going to have to clip to kill it in the end. Annoying. Very annoying. But oh well. It's a bug that I can't really do anything about. And I'm not going to bother playing the map over and over and over again until I don't encounter the bug. Oh yeah, that's right. Go on, chain gunner, do your worst. Okay, well, I meant do your worst doesn't mean like literally do a bad job. It's like an expression that means actually try and do a good job. Like as in hurt the Baron a lot. I'm actually kind of... You didn't quite get what I meant. I meant that you should try and hurt the Baron for me pretty badly, not just get wrecked. Oh well. Can't expect these demons to remember everything about their human life, right? I'm sure when he was actually a human being, he remembered what I meant. These light goggles are like the most useless. You don't really need them. I'll leave them before I go to the next floor though, because it does make the next fight, I think, a little bit easier. Oh yeah, there's actually dudes like on either side here. Yeah, the next fight's not too bad, but having the room be bright helps. Oh yeah, there's an archvile here. And this can get a little bit out of hand if you're not careful. Okay. Once again, chain gunner, you didn't do such a great job. Is this a ghost spectre? Ah, great. Oh, okay, at least... Damn it. Okay, there we go. Killed it at least. Okay, this is going okay. This actually works out. Letting the Arch fall into this room and bottling up at this door is actually a way better tactic. I'd never really bothered to try it before because he's not that hard to kill from here as well, but good to know. Had to do with a Ghost Spectre though. Come on now, there's a couple of nasty things happening to me in this map. Did I leave stim packs or anything anywhere? Well, I guess I set one of these anyway. Don't need them actually because there's plenty of health when we go to this next area, so let's just do it. Okay, next floor. And we get the Mega Armor, the Combat Armor. Yeah, this room's a little bit on the dark side. Oh yeah, there's Mancubi here. Man, okay. Doesn't matter how much you practice these maps sometimes. Well, I will forget because my memory is not that great. I managed to kill one of the chain gunners ahead of time. Okay, so this little area in here, thank God for the BFG basically. Because somewhere there's going to be a line def. Yeah. Which traps you in here. And being in such an enclosed area with so many like decorations that can block you and 4 barons, it's nasty. It's nasty enough. Nasty enough that I would rather just BFG a couple of them straight off the bat. And these guys are doing a great job of flanking me. And yeah, this room is a little bit dark, so having the light goggles I guess makes it just that little bit easier to see where everybody is. Now, getting back out of here, I remember the very first time I played this map, I actually kind of found it difficult, but it's not really, it's just this one bit here. Looks like a switch, and so you press it. And there's some chain gunners waiting for you, but one of them I accidentally splashed right here. Pretty handy. And now we have lots of shells on tap, so it's all good. Now the way out of this room though, once again, touch cryptic, you need to find this secret wall. I'm usually pretty harsh on this kind of thing, so I guess I have to mention it again here. I don't think that's great map design, but hey, I get it, it was the 90s. It's what was done. It was the style at the time, so, you know, you got to be prepared for that when you're playing these old maps. Look for different textures and things that you might normally consider to be a secret as mandatory progression. Oh yeah, this next bit's actually quite an interesting fight. I'll try and do it with the super shotgun. There are a lot of Spectres and Barons in here, and they have a set of their own teleporter lines that help them to sort of jump around the arena. I don't know if you remember Decino's Quantum Strike streams when he's doing that map 3 of Quantum Strike. I wonder if this map had anything to do with inspiring the author of that to do the Cyberdemon fights in that, where the Cyberdemons teleport around in an arena like this. Although Plutonia did this kind of thing quite a lot, right? With Archfiles teleporting around and Barons in like map 20, is it? In that brick arena. But this predates all of that, Plutonia and obviously Quantum Strike. So yeah, interesting. And then the next part of this fight, slight spoilers here, is pretty unfriendly to blind players, but fortunately, I practiced. And if you're wondering why I'm using the super shotgun here, it's because, well, you can. See, I haven't really taken any damage yet. Have I taken any damage? I don't think I did at all. And I would much rather save the cells and rockets for upcoming fights. So as tedious as this is, you know, Hell Revealed style here, super shotgunning a bunch of Barons. There's a lot of shells on this map, and so at any moment that it's easy to use them, I think I'm gonna. They should be starting to go down. Whoa, where did you go? And you can see how many cells I have now at this point, which is excellent. Because the final arena is coming up very soon. But first... Oh, I nearly got them both. Die? Yes. One of them will actually teleport away to over here if you don't get them like that, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we get a Mega, which is really nice, but also we're going to instantly hit an invulnerability, which is way too early in my opinion for when you want to be using it. But, oh well. Let's try and get in on that invulnerability action ASAP. I think if I stay perfectly still, I won't grab it yet, but yeah, so I have to come this way, but then I grab it. Whoops, hit the teleporter. Doesn't matter, this is a slow wall anyway. Let's go. Oh, there's an Arachnotron already. And I forgot about the pain elementals. Jeez, imagine if I hadn't practiced. Where are you, other pain elemental? I know you're still here. It's 2, in fact. Right. Kill these imps. While I'm invulnerable, at least I can be a bit sloppy about it and not have to worry. Oh, I should actually be focusing on the lost souls, right? Here we are in the final arena. But there are sort of multiple waves to it. This is actually really ahead of its time when you think about it as like an arena fight map. This is like how Doom is a lot more often in the modern day, and certainly the actual new Dooms, like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, they become like arena fighters. And this map is like an early example of an arena fight. Or like, you know what I mean, like multiple arenas. Okay. So that's the first wave. Really, really easy because you get given an invuln. Now, where is the wall that I need? Here we are. No, not yet. The other bigger one? Yeah. And then this opens up the cacodemons. Yeah, this can get nasty. A bunch of cacodemons now are going to be coming in. Okay, here they come. Coming in through the battlements. And there's a lot. Trust me. Hey, where did you guys come from? Oh yeah, they get let out of that little hidey hole there. I really want to hang on to as much health and armor as possible in this cacodemon wave. But see, there's more than you think, and they keep coming in and they start to block you. But how cool is this, by the way? So like we saw the tower at the start with the battlements, and now we're up here. Sverre, André, Kvernmo, I think, was really, really great at conveying a sense of place and a sense of progression and making you feel like you were climbing the tower here. It was very creative. And he very cleverly placed sort of like the windows and the top of the tower and so on in a perspective that makes it feel like you truly are just looking up out of it as opposed to being able to see down. So your imagination takes over and you don't worry about the fact that what you're actually doing is teleporting to different locations on a 2D map. It really does just sort of feel like you're climbing a singular 3D tower. So yeah, the visuals may be, you know, simple, but they're well done. They're tasteful. They convey what they set out to convey. Come on, Cacodemon, come in here. I really don't want you scamming me. Oh, we might just have to go for it, I think. I'm not going to wait around for him. So where was the Lost Souls from? This, I think, lets in the Arachnotrons. Yeah. Does. And I want to kill them before we go to the next phase of the fight. Because they just get in the way. This is a pretty cramped arena. As it is. And having a bunch of Arachnotrons makes it all the more cramped. And somehow my ammo has... Yeah, why am I using plasma? That's so silly. I need to be using the chain gun here. Can't believe I only just noticed how much of it I actually have. Where are you? Killing these Arachnotrons ahead of time, I think, is definitely... Well, it's to go for me. It suits my playstyle, my keyboardy playstyle, way better. You could argue they can help with killing your Cabal mate. But I don't know. Okay, so... Here we go. Obviously. And yeah, I'm not really worrying too much about two-shotting him because there's a lot of potential for splash damage in this little arena. There we go. Imagine if the Arachnotrons were still around there. Be annoying. Let's go back. Oh yeah, this is still worth the BFG, in my opinion. Because guess what we have now? Pain Elementals. I think it's just the 3 though. No, there's one more. Let's just use this. Oh, where is he gone? This bloody teleport arena. Where is he? Here we go. No more teleporting. Less teleporting, more dying. So yeah, this is kind of like a modern thing, or like a more like an RPG style story development. The whole reason we're here is to kill that cyber demon, the Cabal mate. But now our mission objective is escape from the tower. You don't just get the luxury of pressing a button and leaving. we got to actually escape ourselves. It's pretty damn cool, in my opinion. I like that he makes you get the hell back out of here as well. And as you might have been able to hear, well, tower floors have repopulated, so you don't just get to walk out, you do have to fight again. Although, slight spoilers, most of the fights on the way back out are not as hard as the ones on the way in. And by most, I mean all, I think. All the hardest fights are done now. It's just a matter of escaping. A little bit of crypticness, you got to think to come back in here to grab all this stuff. The red key. The exit was at the start. We need all 3 keys for it, and we have it now. Back to this teleporter. Oh yeah, there should be a Cacodem in here. Yeah. And we're back on... Oh no, this is the hit scanner floor. Oh yeah, there's cells here that I want. The more cells, the merrier. And I guess this... We're back on the hit scanner floor, and guess what happens on the hit scanner floor? More hit scan. I like all the chain gunners bunching up like that. Go yourselves to me. But yeah, there's a little bit more than just the hit scan. Of course. Well, I had a lot of health and armor. I tanked it. Like a big boy. Okay, I hear you. Gotta make sure we've cleaned up everybody. No one hiding in here. Should just be listening to their growls. Whoa. Yeah, where does that actually send him? Apparently down there, which I actually don't like at all. I think that opens a switch over here, yeah. There's like this sort of like strangely cryptic switch hunts to get through all the various parts of this map. So that is a little bit unfriendly to blind players. Oh yeah, that counts as a secret for some reason. Alright, I think I want the plasma for this because... Okay, I've telefragged it, so we're all good. Ooh, a Cacodemon. I like that, actually. Oh yeah. Chain gunners teleport in up here when you come back. It's cool that he managed to get it to time that way. I'll give him that. They only appear once you actually come back here. And yeah, but basically all that's happened here is a bunch of imps teleported in. Also, I note that Peter's MIDI for this map, it seems like he like restrained himself from like giving it a slightly sort of silly feeling and went for something fairly serious, which suggests to me that he respects this map as being pretty damn good, which I think is fair because, well, it is. Alright. Also on this level, bunch of imps. Hopefully that imp didn't teleport back to the other floor. I'm just going to go check after I kill these guys. Whoa. Still more of you, eh? Is that it? Yeah, okay. And was that Cacodemon? Please. Ooh, I don't hear anything. Don't hear anything. I have a really good feeling. Oh no! Who's that? It's probably like one that's actually stuck. That's so annoying. One's not too bad though. And I mean, I can't do anything about it. It's a known bug. Broken kills. Like, what do you want me to do? Okay. Now down here is a lot of pinkies. Let's just lay into them with the super shotgun. They really can't get you at all here, so it's pretty easy to just cheat them out like this. Yeah, like, why would you jump down there? You're just going to get bitten to death. This is actually just a bit... Well, okay, I went far enough down the stairs that they could get me. If you stand just that bit higher, I'll never come get you. And we're very near to done. I have to admit, even though it's like a cool from a narrative point of view, that you have to go back down the tower to get out again, the fights themselves are actually just a bit on the tedious side. They are way easier than the fights that occur on the way up. And we only need 18 more kills. And I'm pretty sure I know what they all are. So that switch I just pressed lowers all the walls between these outside areas. There's actually a Revenant down here. May as well kill him now. And these armor bonuses and health potions down here are like a lot. Like, look, I have 106 health, right? Boom. 70 of them just stacked on each other. Crazy. And there's a lot of shells here, actually. I think it's worth it. So I really don't need the health. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to get all the items in this map because I know what the last one is. It's at the exit. So there you go, even 100% of the items. In the end, that's how well I practiced this map, even though I actually forgot quite a lot on the way. And we're nearly done. I'm pretty sure all the kills except for that one stacked Cacodemon are ahead of us still. There's obviously these guys. And at the exit should just be yet more pinkies in the form of specters. There's just a bunch of specters here. And if we get to 379 after these guys are all dead, it means there really was just that one Cacodemon. It's looking pretty good. Maybe there was a couple, actually. Yeah, one kill, and it's that Cacodemon. So this is how you exit. Actually, you don't even need the red key. What do you actually use the red key for? It must be one of the doors on the way in. But okay, so there we go. Map's done, right? All kills, all secrets, one stuck Cacodemon. Let's IDDT to show you what I mean. There he is. He's actually on the move. Maybe if I went back up there and waited for long enough, he'd eventually come to see me. So maybe I've been a little bit too doom and gloom here. Should have just been more patient. But you can see it's definitely a bug with the map, right? For some reason, some of the Cacodemons just find it really, really hard to actually float up. Yeah, he looks like he kind of is, though. He's in one spot like that. Come on. You can do it, mate. Go on. Oh, see, he might be getting stuck there. No. Just come up. Up. I'm here. I'm a ex-cyber demon who needs to be killed. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it. And I don't have to cheat at all, and I can win the map fully UVMax. Whoops. Alt tabbed. I was trying to strafe with tab because I'm a keyboard player. Yeah, I'm an ex-cyber demon who needs to be killed. And I've just killed the lord of this tower. I've just pillaged your black tower. Surely you want to get me, right? Just come up. Up. I can't, you know, this is just going to smack the wall in front. It's not going to do anything. He just won't come up. It's so annoying. If you played this map on like Jeezy Doom or something, this is probably fixed. But when you play it in like a full comp level 2 compatibility like Crispy Doom is, yeah, this is just a bug, I'm afraid. And like a lot of the other Cacodemons, they don't have this problem. And I think it doesn't always happen, but it's very common. And unfortunately, it's happened to me. So of course, what I am probably just going to do here is clip out and kill it, because that's, you know... Oh my god! He heard me saying I was going to cheat, and he didn't like the sound of it. A proper UVMax of this map. No need for cheating. A need for patience, but not for cheating. And there we go. It's going to be everything once I've got to the exit. That'll even be all the items. Because the final one is right here. And we're done. With Black Tower. Sverre, André, Kvernmo. It sits in the MAP19 slot because it was going to be part of a 32 map Doom 2 MAP about Cabal, where you're a cyber demon trying to reclaim your place after being cursed to be a human. You know, crazy stuff. That's something that I guess, you know, modern maps do have. They sometimes have stories, but back in the 90s, it was a lot more common to have stories. What do I think about this map? Thumbs up. Definitely. I like this map quite a lot. It's one of my favorite. It's very much in contention for my favorite master level. I've always found something compelling about it. I've sort of said everything I needed to say during the playthrough. Yeah, the visuals are a bit dated and they weren't even that amazing for their time, but they were very imaginative and creative, and they conveyed an excellent sense of place. And the sense of tension and suspense that builds throughout this map when you know the story, even when you don't know the story, but you don't know what's coming when it's blind, it is excellent. So I think, and a lot of the fights are pretty well constructed, especially for their time. The Cyber Demon fight at the top, I did it the coward's way by taking wave by wave and just methodically killing them all and dealing with the Cyber Demon one-on-one, and making sure I saved up a lot of cells for him. But that can be quite an interesting fight if you decide to let everyone come in at once, because it's pretty cramped and there's a lot of opportunity to get splashed. But there we go. Sverre André Kvernmo, he made the best master levels in my opinion, and this is in contention for the best one. Contention with mostly next week's map, Express Elevator to Hell, map 20, another Sverre André Kvernmo map, another Cabal map. The story being that you're taking an elevator to hell and the demons are worried about you now because of Black Tower, so they ambush you. So the story continues, and it will continue next week. And I'll practice that map too, because I am pretty familiar with it, and I got given a hint about a way to truly UVMax that map too. So if I practice it a bit, maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see. I'll let you all know about it then. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough in the meantime, and until then, I will see you next week. Peace out.